Hey guys, how are you doing? If you're new here, my name is Joanna Robinson, and if you're not new here, welcome back to the channel. So, in today's video, I'll be updating you guys about my Invisaligns and this Invisalign journey that I've started. So, you would have seen that I've posted my Invisalign journey part 1, and that was obviously the installation and why I decided to go with Invisalign and what I wanted, what my aim was, and so forth. So if you haven't watched that video, I suggest that you go watch that and then you come back to this, because this is just a continuation now from that. All right, so if you're interested, continue watching. I wanted to update you guys because, as with any journey, like, I believe in transparency, and that's why I do what I do on my channel. My channel is somewhat different from others because I kind of give you guys a full picture, obviously from my own perspective, because I can't speak on anybody else's own. But I'm doing the same thing with my Invisalign journey. I'm going to tell you from my own experience how it has been and so forth. So as I mentioned earlier, you have seen the whole process, and I believe that my first video, my part 1, was incredibly transparent. I don't think anyone else video that I've seen have gone such in depth, like showing the entire process of how everything was done. And I appreciate the feedback from some of you guys who actually reached out to me. I've gotten calls to say, girl, like, that was fully transparent, like we saw everything. Even my brothers, David was like, wow, how did they allow you to film all of that? And like, it's a good look, and I appreciate that. I had Sharon saying, yo, I was fully captivated for the entire video, like the entire process and the journey was mad. I just had so many comments, and the response was great. So thank you guys for watching, and I love that you guys found the content engaging and interesting. So I want to come back really quickly to give periodic updates on this. It's a journey, so obviously that was part 1, so you should have expected a part 2, and knowing me, that's how I do it. So I want to speak on how the journey has been so far. So I am now on day 4. So I got this Invisalign for the Tuesday, the 18th. The 19th I went to work. This was the Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday, and today is Friday. So if I got it 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 3-4 days in. Honey, so you see, after I left the dentist on the Tuesday evening, right, I was in the car and I told the guy that I had a smoothie at home that I want to go drink, and I know that she said only with water I should leave these in. So when I got home, I didn't touch them. I didn't want to touch them again until like give it a few hours to get used to it. So I allowed like 3 hours to pass, and then I said, all right, let me take this out, because I was getting hungry now. I only had breakfast. So I said, all right, let me take this out and go drink my smoothie, and then fill my stomach up, because more often than not, I don't really feel for food. So I'll drink like smoothies, and my smoothies tend to have lots of bits in them and stuff. So they will be quite filling. So I took it out. When I was taking it out, the bottom ones were easy to take out because the attachments on the bottom ones, there's only 5. 3 on this side and 2 on this side, right? But my top ones have a lot of attachments on them. And again, you would have seen it from the previous one. If anything, if I still have the video, I'll put it up here somewhere to see the amount of attachments I have on my top row. So taking it off, I followed the instruction that was given to me by the orthodontist. She said, start from the back, and I would kind of hitch my nail onto the back Invisalign, and then start pulling it down from the back, and then continue working my way around from both ends until I get to the middle, and then I should be able to pop it off. And that's what I was doing, but that really hurt. Oh my gosh, because it's like I'll pull one side down and then I go to put the other one down, and because it's at an angle, it's pulling on the attachment, so my teeth were hurting. And then I pull this down, and yeah, so even taking it out hurts. So took it out, took them both out, washed them off. Every time I take them out, I run them under the water, use my toothbrush to wash them out. There's nothing in them, to be fair. They're still clear and everything, because it's like you wash your teeth brush teeth before you put them on anyway. But I did that, let them rest for a minute, went to drink my smoothie, and as I finished drinking my smoothie, I was brushing my teeth, flossing, because with smoothie, because the particles in between. So I went to floss, brush my teeth, and was putting the trays back in. Honey, the bottom tray went in fine. As I said, my bottom my bottom row tends to not give problem. It's the top row, because obviously that's where majority of the work is being done. When I was putting them in, obviously you have to line it up with your teeth, and then kind of when you land up, you kind of push it down from the back of your, you know, the tooth at the back, so the molar is coming around, line it up and stuff over it and push them up. When I did that, no word of a lie, the pain I felt that first time putting them back in when I was actually away from the orthodontist, this was my second time in total putting them in, because the first time I tried an orthodontist and then now I was home doing it for the first time and then putting them back in. The pain I felt, people, no word of a lie, on that very first day, I questioned whether or not my overbite was that bad. I questioned whether or not I could just say, you know what, let's not do this. I sat there for about 30 seconds with literal tears welled up in my eyes. They didn't fall down, but you know the pain them will lick you. We have to sit down and like really understand, like think into yourself, like, is it worth this? And I said I would definitely have to come back and explain, because I want to be transparent with this. When we put them back in, I am assuming that what happened was my teeth are not used to this. As I said, that first day they were being pulled back, because that's what the aligners are trying to do. As I say, I have an overbite and I'm trying to pull them back a bit, right? They were being pulled back. However, when I took them off, it's like I was drinking whatever. I believe that my teeth were going back to where they were originally, the space they were originally in. So when I put the aligners back in, it's like they're just pulling them in, and I could feel that. I could feel the tension on my teeth, and that hurts. And then we go up on Facebook and we see one boy just pop them in, like there was this advertisement, and the boy was like clip. And I say, yo, I was so annoyed, because I say, why you come and tell people foolishness when that is not true? You don't just click the pain on my feet, but now I like to know. The first day, I said, I take this out, I'm not doing it. And I remember texting my sister, my elder sister, Pepe, Peterine, right? And I texted her and say, yo, this hot. This, I tell her, so I literally just put in a while ago and the pain on my feel. And she said, hold out, sis, hold out. And then, so that was the first day, right? And then, like, even thinking about eating, like, me kind of like, oh my gosh, like, because the pain just got through, I don't want to take them out and put them in, I can't bother. So I'm rather not eat, I'm rather just drink water and go to bed. But I did it again the night, because I had to eat dinner, because the next morning I had work. So the night I took them out, it is still painful. No, let me tell you what I did. I went and I read the manual. Remember I showed you my little Invisalign goodie bag, and then I showed you that there was like a box in here, and this was where like they kept the case that would keep the Invisalign in. The case was here, and the crystals to watch the Invisalign was here, right? So underneath this, when I went back to look through the package, I found this book. Never realized, because I saw this one, but never realized that underneath it was a little packet. And I opened this, and this has a use and care instruction. It was when I read this that I realized that the pain was partially, well, part of the pain, because remember I tell you when I was taking it off, it kind of hurt. So when I was removing it, this was telling me that I was removing it not in the most efficient way, because what should happen was I should be using my two fingers here, right? One should be inside pushing it out and pulling it down, and one should be outside pulling it down. So I'll be pushing in here, pushing it out, like pushing it away from it, and then like pulling it down from the outside, because that way it wouldn't pull on the attachments that's on my teeth on the outside, whereas I was just pulling it down from the outside, so the attachments were being pulled on. When I read that and I understood, I was like, okay, cool. So like the kind of anxiety that I had for, you know, taking them out and whatever, it wasn't that bad again, because now I fully understood how to do it now. So that night I was able to take them off. It hurt a bit, as we say, because when you put them back in there, like they really pull on your teeth, you feel the pressure. Once they're in though, no word of a lie, once they're in and like that little part there, when you feel the tension come on, like that's fast, it's good, because I really don't have a problem once they're in. So right now, me talk, I'm not feeling no pain, I'm not in a pain, you know. I just take it out and put it back in. That was day one. The following day, I had work, right? And I'll insert some clips as well. I had work, and I had to get up an hour earlier. This Invisalign thing has proper changed my routine. As I told you in the previous vlog, I am a nibbler. I snack. I don't eat big meals. I would eat a banana for breakfast, and in 30 minutes I'm gonna eat an apple. Let me eat a pear. I saw me eat, right? Me not sit down and have a big breakfast and then have a big lunch, and I don't do that. So I eat a biscuit, so you know. Now I've now had to change all that because remember, this eyeliner needs to be in my mouth 22 hours a day. And I am of a belief that if this is gonna help to ensure that my process goes smoothly, I'm gonna stick to it. Because I don't want to lengthen the process here, but I'd rather it hurry up and done. So I now have to get up and plan my day to eat meals at a certain time and not snack in between. So now when I get up for work, usually I used to carry a banana and an apple to work, and when I'm at my desk, I just chew on the banana, chew on the apple. With this in now, obviously me having to remove it and make sure to me brush them before I put back the eyeliners in, that wouldn't be convenient for me because I'm now gonna get up every 30 minutes to go brush my teeth again, so I just eat the apple and then take the mouth to my desk. Me now do that. So me I go get up, but I rather eat a breakfast at home and then brush my teeth, put them in, and I eat nothing until either lunchtime or when we get back home. So this day I got up an hour earlier, ate something, and what we do now is when we get up, me not go bathroom. Usually I get up and go brush my teeth and wash my face same time. Now I'm gonna do this again. Me get up, me might wash my face, rinse out my mouth with little water, but me rinse it out. Me not take out these. Me have it in there and put the water in my mouth, just rinse out my mouth, and then me go down to the kitchen, make my breakfast, and then come up. And when we come up and put my breakfast in my room and have everything ready, I then go to the bathroom, take them out, brush my teeth, brush them out, leave them, eat the breakfast, go brush my teeth, floss, and then put them in. Because I take them out one time and put them back in one time. I'm not touch it again. I'm gonna drink water in between until lunchtime. This fit was funny too because the day was almost funny. It was like a little inconvenient day because I had a team meal. I missed a team meal, like my manager's manager, like how much people up the hierarchy, plus my colleagues were all going out for a meal on the day. We had they flew in from Belgium. So yeah, and I think crap, I go to the restaurant, I need to go take off this. And I would put insert a clip where I was like, oh guys, I'm now at lunch and I need to go take this off. You know what I'm saying? So if I still have it, I'll insert it. But I did that and I literally timed well. So when we reach the place and the food was actually ordered, that's when we got to take out the Invisalign. We go back on the table, sit down. As soon as we eat the food and then take it down, I'm not eat no more again. We get up, go bathroom, brush out my mouth, wash out the mouth, whatever, and then put them back in. So like me a time how much time that they spend out. Then we come home and whatever. Now I'm on the 4th day. And I will not lie to you, the pain of when we put them back in has reduced significantly. Thank God. So I am assuming that like every time I change the trays, because remember each tray lasts me for a week and it's a 13-week treatment plan that I'm on. So after 13 weeks, me done. But every time I change a tray, I'm moving my teeth some more. So each tray have a distance when my teeth would move, right? So the more I have a tray in, the more my teeth get used to it and it don't feel as painful. So every time I change a tray, it's gonna be. Me assume to feel the first 2 days of me doing the like having in a new tray, it gonna feel sore because I move my teeth them again. So until my teeth them get used to it, then again boom, move, then again boom. Even my eating like started being funny because I'm having so much tension on my top teeth, especially the front 4 because I'm pull in. Like when I used to have burgers, so I made breakfast sandwiches and stuff, I used to just bite down into it. Now I can't that. Now I have to tear off the sandwich and I push it around the corner, around the back because them think everyone is alright. But this just sore, like we can't bite down on it or nothing. And somebody made a comment on Facebook because I shared the journey, like I shared a YouTube video and somebody said, yo, I admire and I applaud like your discipline when it comes to this. And you know what? That is someone who actually knows about Invisalign, because I would not lie to you. You have to be disciplined for this to work. You have to be disciplined for real, because you can't clean out them tray and nothing. But if you really want to work, the fact say, you see how much time even when I take them out and how I schedule my day around making sure the days are in. Because when I take them out to eat for my breakfast, as I say, like when I take them out, I just brush my teeth, brush my teeth and put them right back in. I now have no long length of time in between when I take it out. You go make my breakfast and everything before me even take them out and brush my teeth, because at one time I do it and not put them back in. So efficiency, you're disciplined, and listen, once we put them back in, then they come back out. So from dinner night and brush my teeth and put them in, straight until the next morning they're still in. Because listen, I am not wasting my money, and I want to work. but it does take discipline. I take discipline because sometimes your routine, your normal routine, has to change for it to work. As I'm telling you, we just nibble and snack. Now that done, I'm making sure that I'm creating space for these to work. So me do get up earlier in order to make sure, say, me not nibble, me not pull them out every minute, and me not fiddle with them. But I will say this: the pain has really subsided. And as I said, the only time they have the pain, they will tears coming out of my eye when they put it in for the first time after I ate and they take them out. But once they're in, I am good. I don't feel pain. Like, you can obviously feel that there's something on your teeth, but you're not feeling pain. You get me? I say? So this is day 4, and it's the update. And yeah, I'm just gonna come back probably like probably in a few weeks time to see if whether my assumption of me changing these packets, because as I tell you, I'm on week 1 of the first packet. I have 3 weeks until I go back to see the orthodontist, because I stay here like 3 times in between. If it's 13 weeks, I stay here, you can divide that 13 by 4 or 3, and then yeah. But each time it tells me the weeks when I need to change them. So see, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 1. So I assume every time you change a tray, it'll go for the first 2 days of me having the tray in, it's going to be the same result like the first 2 days of this, because me have to get used to going back some more until it's going to be more intense and so forth. So yeah man, we see how that goes. But yeah, and I'm literally looking at the trays and I'm seeing that the gap and the overbite is reducing. So that means wow. And on the program, on the the video that I showed you guys with each week changing in the part 1, like it shows me where I should be at 4 weeks. It shows what my teeth should look like and so forth. So I will come back and tell you guys whether or not that assumption is correct, that the Invisaligns hurt the first couple of days of them, and then after that it's alright. And when we say the first couple of days of them, I don't mean like when you have on the braces, because I think with braces they tighten it and you're in pain all day. I don't mean like that. For the Invisalign, honestly, the only time I didn't appear when I put it back on just after me done eat and whatever, I'm taking it off, because it's like your teeth, I try to go back and then this just come and pull it in. But once that little pain stop, and for me it lasts about 5 minutes to be honest, but it's just hot. And once that stop, then you're good. Them in and you're good. You talk, you do everything normal, you're good. And then my talking has become normal as well. My mouth, I get used to them now, so sometimes a little lisp here and there again, but yeah, get used to it now. So this is the update for now. Maybe real, maybe transparent. Me not tell nobody say we're gonna get it. It takes discipline, and you have to kind of understand it. It'll come with some pain as well. Just pain free and whatever. You might see some advertisements saying, "Oh, pain free." That not always true, because I'm sitting down with the teeth in my eyes. I must say, "Oh, I'm done." But discipline, and now with some money, so you're gonna do this, and it's worth it, Alright, I hope you guys appreciate this, and I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is the 26th of April. It is a Wednesday, and today is when I changed from my first Invisalign to my week 2. As I was telling you guys in the previous clip, like, they don't hurt again. Like, after 2 days, the Invisaligns were great. Like, right now, I can pop them out, put them back in, and I feel nothing. Like, it does, you know what I'm saying? So you see that guy when I was saying, like, he upset me because the way he just, like, I don't know if I told you, but there was a guy on Facebook that I saw on my first day when I put them in, and I told the guys that it hurt so much. I went on Facebook after that and I saw a guy who was like, "Yeah, get into the line because you can just put them in, put them out," and he just like click, and I'm like, that's a lie. Like, I was so upset at the guy, but now like putting them in, I can see like, oh, okay. So look, this is how easy I put them out now. That's one. And this is in real time. I'm not gonna slow this part down. I'll speed it up. This is real time. Look, see? And look how quickly I pat them back on. And I can do this again. Same speed. See? On, no pain, no nothing. Quick and easy. But it's time for week 2. Get off. I'm gonna put these back in here in the week 1, and I'm gonna put this on because this is week 2. Let's do that together and let's see how it feels. Because remember I was saying I think they're gonna hurt for a little while. Let's pop this off again. Off. Just wipe them off my rag. Alright, cool. So this goes back into here because week 1 is done. Alright, cool. Week 2. I don't know why I'm so excited. Probably because 1 week is done already, you know. Week 2, I'm gonna put this back in here because once week 2 is finished, so next week I will be putting them back into that bag. Week 2, here you go. Whew, okay, yeah, they tight. Yeah, they tight. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's tight. I fear for the top. Oh, I fear for the top one. I'm trying to line it up properly. Why is it not going in? And there we have it. It is, oh. Alright, let's take out Chewy. Here's Chewy. Yeah, they tight. So I can confirm that what I said, that you know, every week when I change this, it's gonna be a nuisance for 2 days. I can feel it being tight on my teeth. There's tension on my teeth. Yeah, they tight. Here we go again. Thank God I had a big breakfast, so I'm not taking this off until tonight for dinner. They tight. Alright, that is it for my update video, guys. So we can assume that every week, every Wednesday, when I change it for the 13 weeks, so I've done 1 week, so I have 12 weeks left now, that they will be tight for a couple of days, and then, you know, it will get stuck again where I can just do what I was doing with the first one towards the end of that week. So I've been really disciplined. Like, I keep them on for more than 22 hours a day. I literally take them off to eat, put them right back on. Like, yeah. So guys, it is 11:07 on Tuesday, the 2nd of May, and I have just put in trays, week 3 trays. I know I said like every Wednesday I meant to switch them and put in another one. So because it's almost Wednesday, it's Tuesday, it's like some minutes to Wednesday, I decided, you know what, let me just put them in from now, because the other ones I wasn't feeling them again. Like when I put them in, like, you know, I just clicked them in, like it wasn't doing anything. So I just put week 3 on. So I've done 2 weeks already. I'm on to week 3. Yes, time's flying. But yeah, man, the tension is back on my teeth. I can feel it again. So I've just bitten like into Chewy. Proper been biting into Chewy. And I'm going to bed now. But yeah, so as I said in the earlier parts, so the first clip of this update was that, like, after a couple of days you get used to it. And I think even more, like the first time I put on tray 1 and I took it off, it was, you know, obviously I said use the arrow Didn't really know what to do. It's my first time, so I'm not still with me from that. But like now, more and more, even when I put this in, like I can feel the tension, but it doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? I think my teeth I get used to being pulled back and so forth. So yeah. Good morning, guys. It is the 12th of May, and I decided that instead of posting the video with just the updates, I'll actually post it sometime after next week, so that I would have included the first visit to the orthodontist to check how the whole process is going and everything. So it is, as I said, the 12th of May, and I am currently on week 4. It is Friday, so I changed this on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. It's every Wednesday. So I changed on Wednesday. I must say the week 3, so the previous week that I did, that was the week that had the longest tension on my teeth. Like I could actually proper feel the tension on my teeth for more than 2 days. It lasted for about 5 days. Even at the weekend when I was taking it off, it was still kind of painful. I just want to mention that. But now when I put on week 4, it wasn't like even from the first day, the tension on my teeth wasn't that much, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it was a lot less severe than in week 3. So for whatever reason that is, but yeah. So yeah, I'm currently on week 4 of my Invisalign journey, and so far so good. I've been really good when it comes to maintaining, like keeping them in and whatnot. And my partner, he's just like, make sure you put them back in. Like if I go eat and I get like I have them on off just for a little longer time, he's like, wait, you're not putting your teeth. And his entire family keeps saying that, but put in your teeth. And but I've been being very good on this journey, very disciplined. So yeah. My week 4, cool. Next week, Thursday, is our orthodontist visit. So I should have taken them off by next Wednesday, because every Wednesday I change them. But I had this on a day longer because the Thursdays when I get back into the orthodontist, and then I get another 4 sets, I believe, of trays. Am I seeing movement? I don't know if I see no movement. Am I sure? I don't know. Probably would have to go compare from the first time to know. I don't know. I'm gonna just wait until I get to the orthodontist and actually say, yeah, they are moving how they should be and whatever. Yeah. But alright then, people. That's just an update. I'll see you guys when I get to the orthodontist next week.
So many people have been asking me about it.
Honestly, I've given the details to 3 people, I think, so far. And then the others that are asking are not like in UK, so it's like, okay guys, sorry. Yeah. So what are we checking for today then? Just to see that it's working and stuff?
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit more filing on the bottom. We need to create space for the teeth to move back.
Okay.
Just to make sure everything looks as it should. Okay. And then we'll fit number 5.
Okay.
Right. Let's put you back a little bit more. That's okay. So yeah, check all the attachments are still there. 1, 2, 3, yep. 1, 2, 3. Yes, all of those are staying on nicely. Good. Right, so let's do a little bit of filing. Just a tiny bit like last time, okay? I'm just going to put one more for this. We got from the blue. We got the packet. Double thick, and then we need the double-sided glue.
At one point I was thinking that this seat looked as if it was coming over.
at an angle.
Yeah.
How does it look now?
Like this one?
Mm-hmm. Do you mean like overlapping?
Yeah.
So they will be shifting a little bit to close, but I think it's going to be coming back. So you might have a sort of temporary or transitional movement in order to get to its final position. So don't worry at the moment. Okay, see, that's perfect. That's the right gap now. Good. Don't need to do any filing there then. So you should be okay to go straight to number 5.
Oh, brilliant.
So I'm going to sit there, make sure. Let me see. Okay, top off. Would you expect them to be a little bit tight when they go in? I'm probably better at doing this now. Tight, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah.
On the bottom. And are you using your chewies as well? Yeah. So you can feel they're lifting slightly. Do you get your chewy and just? Do you need any more?
No, I have the food.
So you just make sure you get your chewy, and like we showed you, just biting all the way along, closing it, and 10 to 15 minutes a day ideally.
Yeah.
If you can't manage that, don't worry, just do a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. How does it feel?
It feels good.
Feels okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Super. So we are getting there. This is number 5.
Yeah.
So do you have your box for number 4?
I do. Yeah.
You do. So
Yeah.
your number 4 in your box. A little
Thank
bit
you so
confused.
much. Yeah. Right, guys. So you guys saw that I went there and I've changed into week number 5. Time flies, you know. As if like week after next week is June, bro. Anyways, so I'm 5 weeks into my Invisalign journey. Yeah. Well, this that I'm on now is number 5. So yeah, that's how far I am. And yeah, everything is going good so far. I just thought, you know what, let me just give you guys this update, and yeah, we work with it. But that's the update for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, that means I can release this video today. I didn't tell you the date. Today is the 18th of May. It's Thursday, the 18th of May. So yeah. I'm happy with how it's moving so far. But yeah, he's like, oh my god, I love your look. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back home now, and I'll see you guys. Bye.